brings us back to the problem of the lies being easier to make than the proofs. Wait, what's going on? Oh, nothing is correct. Alright, good. I have noticed that propaganda and fake news tend to be short on specifics and big on emotions. Two, three, four. So this needs to go up. And oh, continue going up. Is that right? Alright, and then to there. Take out a bit more. 1, 2, 3. Three. The thing with Twitter and I guess a lot of social media compressing communications into very, very short bits of information is that it actually makes the facts less distinguishable from the fiction, because just having less information means that there's less stuff you can verify and double check. So the Twitter format actually evens the playing field between the lies and the facts. So when you're like reporting on real things, reality tends to be complex, and so there's more stuff to talk about. Whereas if you're making up lies, if you're asked to make up a small lie, it's easy, right? Just kind of say something. The sky is green, easy. But if you ask someone to write like a 5,000 word essay about why the sky is green, they're gonna more likely fail because it's really hard to make up that many supporting evidence for why the sky is green. 3, 4, 5. Whereas if you ask someone to write a 5,000 word essay about why the sky is blue, you can actually write a lot about water vapor and wavelengths of light and everything like that, and actually like write a huge long essay about why the sky is blue. Whereas it's much more difficult to make up that much stuff about why the sky is green. So when you tell someone to like write a 280 character claim that the sky is green, it's a lot easier, right, than to write a 5,000 word essay about why the sky is green. So short messages in social media, especially Twitter. Whereas if you want to explain why the sky is blue, you can't explain why the sky is blue with just a few words, because it's quite complicated actually. It's actually kind of complicated to explain why. I should write this stuff down before I forget what I'm musing about. A heuristic for identifying lies and fake news. But it's a heuristic, like it's not... It's for people who don't have a lot of time or just aren't very smart. And I say that including myself. Like if you're not an expert in this, how, without the expert knowledge, how can you make an educated guess as to whether this is real or fake? And it has to be cognitively affordable, which is to say even dumb people can use it. It has to be cognitively affordable, or like even people with no time can use it. Let's say, let's not call people dumb. Because like the lies are so numerous that you need to like do it really quickly. Like you need to identify them quickly. Because the whole point of the fake news is really to waste your time. So you want to like counter fake news wasting your time by being able to identify it quickly and reliably. Which is why it needs to be cognitively cheap. And then we stop here. I should probably fill in the underside of this. Let me put some dirt in here. Don't really want to have this hanging above the ground. Alright, so there's the glowstone. Maybe like take a small break. I'm gonna write this down before I forget about it. Add this to the list of things I'm never gonna have time to do. Develop a heuristic for identifying fake news and propaganda. Heuristic, heuristic. Must be cognitively affordable. Identify, or not identify, but identify with a high probability of accuracy. It's just saying it's not perfect. Long on emotions, short on details. Note how brevity of social media evens the playing field in favor of fake stuff. Short lies are easy, but very difficult to invent a long and consistent lie, whereas reality is naturally complex and provides much detail. Real science tends to be difficult to explain quickly. Anything else? Some of this is just logic. Logic, sophistry. Man, it's getting really complicated. Alright, let me go back to punching dirt. Oops, not that one. And not that one. Maybe there's a way to like automatically filter out emotional language so people are less easily manipulated by sensational statements. Like that's just like a filter, a word filter. Word filter to automatically eliminate emotional language? Question mark? It's just like a word replacement. Actually could be really funny. Because it'll be just euphemisms for everything. Imagine like a filter where you go on the internet and when people, instead of them calling you an idiot, it filters it and changes it into I disagree with your line of thinking or something. That might actually improve the internet a lot. I disagree with your line of thinking. It's actually much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not sure if I keep that thing there anyway, let's just keep that for now. And dig this out, I can line up. Great. Problem is that human instincts are drawn to emotionally charged events and messages. You're kind of working against human instinct. And that doesn't tend to work. Like how communism doesn't work because you're trying to ask people not to be greedy. Hey, don't be greedy. Yeah, good luck with that. How can we make it so that people do not resist the suggestion that they might be wrong? Because that's a big barrier to change, right? Or just to improving and learning. It's like people don't like being wrong. But of course everybody is imperfect, let's put it politely. And if you never consider your own imperfections, then you never actually fix them. And so the more you are resistant to admitting you're wrong, the more likely you are wrong. Because all the things you're wrong about, you never addressed. How do we encourage people to not resist? I mean, I guess if we just condition people, reward them whenever they learn something new, reward them whenever they admit they're wrong. And I guess the stick as well is you punish them when they don't admit they're wrong. Maybe that's a little crazy.